Not naturally as big a man as those other welterweights. So start there. That's a fair point. He moved up in weight, Barrios. So he's not a naturally big, natural welterweight.
In a surprising turn of events, Gervonta Tank Davis made an unexpected visit to Manny Pacquiao's training camp just days before the Filipino legend's highly anticipated showdown with Mario Barrios. The two fighters, who once shared the limelight in the same weight division, exchanged respectful greetings. But Davis didn't come empty-handed. Sources reveal he offered Pacquiao valuable insights into Barrios' style, weaknesses, and tendencies, drawing from his own experience knocking out the towering Texan in 2021. Insiders say Davis was candid, pinpointing where to strike and when to move, symbolizing a powerful bridge between generations.
I was talking to somebody about Manny coming back fighting Mario Barrios. This was the analogy I gave. Your timing, it slows down. That's time. Time slows you down. So to me, I think Manny has to come out very strong, very fast in the first couple of rounds because his gas tank is what it used to be. At 46 years old, you come out, and let's just say hypothetically your gas is half full at 46 years old. I'd rather try to use that half tank
when I got something
in 2 or 3 rounds.
Yeah.
And really get off on this kid because he has the kind of styles make fights. He's got the perfect style for Manny to do what he do. But the further that fight goes, the more that's gonna go down. He ain't young no more when he does this. It ain't gonna do this no more. It ain't gonna go down and then come back up. He not gonna get space, take a deep breath, and that thing shoot up the way it used to. He ain't gonna do that, you know what I mean?
Pacquiao, now 46,
Now 46, Pacquiao has reunited with Freddie Roach and his longtime coaching team, reigniting the same inner circle that propelled him through his historic rise across 8 weight classes. Though approaching this fight with measured intensity, he remains mindful of the past 4 years and the challenges they've brought.
Pacquiao in the winner.
Well, look, Freddie, I appreciate your time.
Me and his wife will get mad at me for saying that.
Trying to drag him back out.
No, I talked to Manny on the phone and he wants to fight one more time.
He wants to fight one more time.
He does.
Against not an exhibition, a professional fight.
He wants a real fight.
Who right now, though, could he fight?
Yeah, I haven't let him choose anyone yet. But the thing is, it's just his heart he said he wants one more fight, and then his wife calls me up and says, "Don't let him fight, don't let him fight." And I try to be on her side and so forth. But like when a man in the sport wants to fight, you know, sometimes he's gonna fight. I agree with you. He's gonna fight. And you know who? It doesn't matter.
In a recent interview, Mario Barrios reflected on his upcoming bout with Pacquiao, drawing comparisons to his previous encounter with Tank Davis. He acknowledged Pacquiao's size and speed, noting, "They're both small. Both have great feet, great hand speed." Despite Barrios' height advantage throughout his career, he respects Pacquiao's ability to overcome taller fighters, emphasizing the importance of experience and resilience.
Yeah, you know, very I'm serious, but yeah, man. I mean, I know he's gonna bring it whenever we step in there. And, but yeah, right now all the media, everything, you know, it's fun. You know, it's all smiles, but both of us, man. When you first got to the pay-per-view level, there was like an adjustment period. You had to get used to it. And was there any nerves up there? Because this is like even another level than the Tank fight and the Thurman fight. No nerves. How you said, I think those fights, I've only prepared, for this level. And now, doing like all this media stuff, like, I mean, I've always hated this, right? I still do, but I've definitely, gotten a lot more comfortable with it, or just get used to it.
All right, guys, last question. The tank fight that you learned with the slick hand, southpaw, with lightning fast hand. What do you think you take from your experience with Tank and apply it to Manny?
I think I could take a lot from that fight, actually, man. Like the way Tank, you use the way he closes his distance, the way he works off his feet,
Regarding their face-off, Barrios highlighted Pacquiao's friendly exterior outside the ring but serious demeanor when fighting. "He's very unserious outside, but when we step in, I know he's going to bring it," Barrios said. Drawing lessons from his experience with Davis, Barrios explained how Tank's ability to close the distance and explode with speed has prepared him to counter Pacquiao's style effectively.
Yeah. Oh, you're a lot bigger.
Yeah, I mean, I knew it was gonna be a high ticket regardless. I've been doing that my whole career. I jumped pro at 122, so I mean, I've always had, like the height advantage of most of the guys that fought. But I mean, it's still dangerous. He has fought, plenty of people with my height before and been very successful. So, I mean, I know, like, it's just, I just gotta go in there and do what I'm training for.
Mario, I can't recall who said it, but they said once Pacquiao gets you smiling, it's like he's got you or something. And you guys are sharing a lot of smiles. What do you think about that, man?
I don't know, man. I feel like I knew the face-off was just, being in front of it. I've been seeing a face-off people since I was a kid. He's a very unserious person, but he's very serious when he steps in.
Barrios is fully prepared for war, declaring, "It's kill or be killed." Reflecting on Pacquiao's loss to Yadenis Ugas, he made it clear he's ready to push himself to the limit if necessary. Training intensely over recent weeks, Barrios believes his past fights have prepared him for this moment. Meanwhile, Pacquiao has expressed strong interest in a potential showdown with Davis once he secures victory over Barrios. In a November 2023 interview, Pacquiao stated, "Davis is a good fighter. If he moves up to 147, then we can fight," signaling serious openness. His advisor, Shaw Gibbons, added that a Pacquiao-Davis bout is a dream fight, with Pacquiao even offering Davis a shot at the WBC title at 147 pounds. Pacquiao has reiterated he's not afraid of anyone and is ready to challenge top opponents, including young knockout artists like Tank.
They keep mentioning Gervonta Davis. They keep talking about Gervonta Davis as a possible fight, Manny. You like that fight? Because he's little, like, he's your size.
I like that. I like that. I mean, I like that, but let's finish first this one because this one is a taller champion like that. So I have a lot of things to do.
Meanwhile, Joe Rogan has praised Tank Davis's boxing style, calling him a challenging and captivating fighter to watch. On his podcast, Rogan remarked that Tank's style is unique, efficient and economical, relying on minimal movements for maximum effect. Rogan's admiration underscores why Davis is considered a top-tier opponent, with his unconventional southpaw technique keeping adversaries guessing and making him a difficult fighter to beat.
Tank is one of the most interesting fighters to watch, because he's so different, his style is so different. He's so economical, like he puts pressure on guys without throwing too many punches, and then starts to figure holes out, and the way he can explode and move in with one shot, my God, he's very explosive. He'd be cracking people. He'd be putting his weight, just cracking people, and he has so much confidence in his power. He just in his mind, it's a matter of time.
Many analysts compare Davis and Barrios, noting how their contrasting styles, Davis's explosive, compact power versus Barrios's rangy versatility, make for an intriguing matchup. Davis, a 55 southpaw slugger, showcased his precision and power in their recent fight, landing 45% of his power punches and scoring 3 knockdowns en route to an impressive 11th round TKO. While Barrios, nearly 6 feet tall, outjabbed Davis in the early rounds, his jab lacked the sting to deter Tank's relentless inside game. Experts highlighted how Davis baited Barrios into coming forward, then capitalized with well-timed counters. Barrios's resilience was evident as he absorbed knockdowns and kept fighting, earning respect for his toughness.
And what time is it, y'all? Time to start a debate inside a barbershop. We're gonna pit Mario Barrios against Tank Gervonta Davis. Yes, sir. Starting with the champion, the pride and joy of San Antonio, Texas, Mario Barrios. He stands at 5'10" with a 71-inch reach. He's currently undefeated at 26-0 with 17 knockouts. He is the man that holds the WBA regular junior welterweight championship belt. Challenger, representing Baltimore, Maryland, Tank Gervonta Davis. He stands at 5'5" inches with a 67.5-inch reach. His record, 24-0 with 23 knockouts. Wait a minute, don't be so quick to throw this guy under the bus. Yes, we know Tank Gervonta Davis is a knockout machine, but he's only ever knocked out people he can weight bully. What happens when he has to go up 2 weight classes, gives up 5 inches in height and almost 4 inches in reach to a man who can establish his jab well, knows his distance, and puts in good body work? Oh, did I mention he's also coached by Virgil Hunter? That's Andre Ward's coach, so you know he's going to come in there with a game plan. I'm going to go against the grain, and I'm going to pick him to win by 12-round unanimous decision. What do you think?
Boxing analyst Tim Tissue was blunt in his assessment of Pacquiao's July 19th comeback against Barrios. He admitted he doesn't see Manny winning, citing age as a significant factor. Mario Barrios is a beast at 30 years old, a tough challenge for Manny, Tissue said. Yet, he acknowledged Pacquiao's unpredictability. It wouldn't surprise me because he's Manny Pacquiao. He's full of surprises. This sets the stage for a legendary underdog facing a prime, hungry champion.
Barrios, I think young, and it's hard with age. But I think if anyone was going to do it, Manny Pacquiao's in there.
Pacquiao, however, disputes this narrative. He insists his upcoming fight against Barrios is different from his loss to Ugas, emphasizing that he's now fully focused, rested, and mentally sharp. He admits past issues with his legs and conditioning, but asserts he's in top form this time. Lighter, faster, and more determined than ever, ready to reclaim a title and silence doubters.
Tell us about your preparation for Mario Barrios. How is it different to 4 years ago when you faced Ugas?
The difference, I'm more focused right now. No distraction. I really focus on the whole training camp. Focus on stamina, focus on technique. He is a champion. He is a fighter that, we cannot underestimate him. He's taller than me. He has the advantage, but, we prepare for that. Just watch on July 19th. It's going to be a good fight.
There's been ongoing controversy surrounding Pacquiao's career, notably from Floyd Mayweather's camp, which questioned whether Pacquiao used performance-enhancing drugs before their 2015 mega fight. Mayweather's side demanded rigorous USADA-style testing, suggesting Pacquiao's rise through multiple weight classes was suspicious. Pacquiao responded by suing for defamation and offered to submit to any test, even risking a $5 million fine if he failed. Nevada officials confirmed Pacquiao tested clean throughout, and the legal battle was settled with Mayweather's camp recanting their claims, affirming Pacquiao's integrity.
Manny's a generational talented fighter, but I don't feel like, he did it on his own.
I don't think Pacquiao took steroids. Really, the Mayweathers questioned it and drilled him on it, and that made people pick a side. I can't say that means Pacquiao was on something. And the reason why is because Pacquiao may have been the most tested fighter of all time. He never failed a test. Floyd did. So you're talking about a situation where now you're just saying he's so good that he must be on something. But number two, Crawford said Pacquiao was knocking everybody out until he took the test. That was a damn lie. Pacquiao power went down after he went up. Pacquiao didn't knock out anybody at welterweight. That had nothing to do with the test. He went up and he ain't knocked anyone out at welterweight. Oh, he knocked out Ricky Hatton? That was at 140. Floyd knocked out Ricky Hatton. So that doesn't say that Pacquiao had steroid power. He wasn't knocking out anybody. Yeah, he was beating.
Boxing legend Teddy Atlas has voiced both admiration and caution regarding Pacquiao's comeback. While respecting his legacy, Atlas warns about the physical toll of aging. Some fighters get to skip the line, but the problem is where he is physically at this point, Atlas said. He expressed concern about potential risks, emphasizing that the danger of injury increases with age, especially after a long hiatus. His words highlight the delicate balance between honoring Pacquiao's greatness and recognizing the realities of aging in boxing.
So, you want to go and use that.
How old was Leonard at that time?
Leonard was only 32 years old when he fought Hagler. He ain't been inactive, but he was only 32. Pacquiao's 46, so right there it ain't a good comparison. Sounds good, It sounds good, yeah, because Leonard did come back. Leonard did win a very close fight, a controversial fight, but a great fight. And Leonard was great. There's no doubt about it. And he cut the line. He earned it. Leonard, you could say, and you could say Pacquiao earned the right. With all his greatness, cut a lot of lines. Yeah, you know, I see it all the time. The other day I was at a benefit. The foundation was given some by St. Philip's Church, 155-year-old church. Great church. Great work in the community. I sure as hell didn't know I was going to be talking about this. And they gave us an award for helping them in the community, what the foundation does. We don't need an award. We're privileged that we can help. But people feel they inclined to do that, fine. It's very nice. And your mom asked for a drink. So I went up to the bar to get a drink. I didn't realize that there was a long line. And so I went right to the front, not understanding that I passed the line. And then a friend of mine said, you cut the line. And the whole line said, Teddy, that's okay. I said, no, I didn't realize I cut the line. I'll go back. So I went back, I waited in line. They were gonna allow me to cut the line. I guess because I'm handsome. I guess because I had a nice suit on. I had a nice tie. Whatever. But out of some kind of respect, which I really appreciate, whether I deserve it or not, they were letting me cut the line. So I understand that some people get the privilege, they get the respect, the allowance of cutting a line.
What's your take? Who has the edge when they step into the ring? Drop your thoughts in the comments below.
Oh, you're a low figure. Yeah, I mean, I knew it was gonna be a high figure regardless. I've been doing that my whole career. I mean, I jumped pro at 122. So I mean, I've always had, you know, like high advantage of most of the guys that I fought. But I mean, you know, dangerous. You know, he has fought, you know, plenty of people with my height before and successful. So I mean, I know, like, it's just, yeah, I just gotta go in there and do what I'm training for.
Mario, you know, I can't recall who said it, but they said once Pacquiao gets you smiling, it's like he's got you or something. And you guys are sharing a lot of smiles. What do you think about that, man?
I don't know, man. I feel like I knew the face-off was just, you know, being in front of him. I've been seeing face-off people since I was a kid. You know, he's a very unserious person, but he's very serious when he steps in the ring.
Hey, Mario, I just feel like you get in there until you do win. Right? So,
yeah, you know, very unserious, but yeah, man. I mean, I know he's gonna bring it whenever we step in there. And but yeah, right now all the media, everything, you know, it's fun. You know, it's all smiles. But both of us, man, when
we first got to the pay-per-view level, there was like an adjustment period. You had to get used to it. And was there any nerves up there? Because this is like even another level than the Tank fight and the Thurman fight.
Nah, no nerves. Like how you said, I think those fights, you know, have only, you know, prepared, you know, for this level. And now, you know, doing like all this media stuff. Like, I mean, I've always hated this, right? I still do. But I've definitely, you know, gotten a lot more comfortable with it, or just used to it.
All right, guys, last question. The Tank fight that you learned with the slick stance, southpaw, with lightning fast hands. What do you think you would take from your experience with Tank and apply it to Manny?
I think I would take a lot from that fight, actually, man. You know, like the way Tank, you know, the way he closes his distance, you know, the way, you know, like he works off his feet, you know, similar size. I think might be a couple inches taller.